Testing, testing. Well, the audio balance sounds about right. We'll give that a whirl. Barcelona. Okay. I am not expecting to be competitive around here. Still stuck in. Looks like we're still stuck in previous race. Trying this thinking it must start, but okay. So basically, if you're watching, this is the first attempt at streaming using new piece of equipment. £20 of Amazon. It's kind of like a HDMI splitter. So the Xbox feed's going into that, which is then split, goes back into the TV, and is also going into the laptop. And the laptop is streaming to YouTube using that split feed. Just waiting for the next session to start. So I thought we'd finished by now. Team Dog is doing something, not quite sure what. There we go. Right, session starting.
Green light, give it all you can.
Not expecting to be competitive here, to be honest. Right, so first thing I noticed is the colours a little bit washed out on the TV. Because it's now going through the that piece of kit that we just got off Amazon. This looks dark actually, so I think some of the bits I'm messing around with the TV settings just to boost that a bit. But it's not bad. It's just not 4K. So actually, so the picture is being fed through that unit back to the TV. Oh, lovely. Thought I'd managed to dodge it. Not quite. It's not quite lined up right with the borders of the screen and the picture and everything. So I'm not quite sure how to change that on the TV. So maybe I have to do that before. Maybe I could do it in the menu of the game actually. So I can't make out the clock at the top that you probably can see live on stream. yeah, I'd say we're losing about 1–2% of the screen. So that should be correctable, right? Other than that, frame rate looks decent enough. The resolution's not sharp, but I'm not expecting it to be on that. Something that costs 20 quid. Got a little bit of a frame rate stutter there. I think that's probably what I'm going to notice, other than resolution and HDR. It's probably where I'm going to notice the most difference. So I'm using an OLED screen, which supports variable refresh rate. Obviously, your input's got to support that as well. I don't believe £20 device off Amazon's going to do that. If you're serious about streaming, I imagine you're going to spend a bit more money on something that does the same job, but will do 4K, 120 FPS. Might even get you to keep the variable refresh rate. Which honestly, get a TV with that on it for gaming, it's great. Just trying to get a feel for the car setup on the track. It's not a track where I would confess to be quick. All the same, still a good track. I know they got rid of this section in the F1 game, that's evident. That last section there, it's now kind of a much faster section with no chicane, I believe. But I actually don't mind that section. Bit of oversteer coming out there, probably my fault. Error on my part, just planted the throttle a little bit too early. Just gently pushing on the throttle. Yeah, we'll try and cut a bit, see if it holds on. Again, just a bit of oversteer there, or me planting the throttle, which is probably the latter of the two. This is the section where I always struggle with grip, really. Through that last bit, to this one. Hardly ever go flat out through there, there's always a bit of a lift. But completely over the bar. So that was a bit more competitive. So just got caught looking there at what traction control and ABS I've got on. Probably gonna turn ABS down. Razer was set on 5.
Green light, give it all you can.
What's the fuel look like for quali? Yeah, that's not bad. Let's get that all well. Just follow the pink Porsche, He'll be a respectable driver, right? Right thing Porsche. So prior to this, we've been using remote play, the Xbox app on a laptop, to basically then stream that feed via OBS. So the issue with that was it, the feed would sometimes drop out because you didn't think you were using it anymore. Generally speaking, that was manageable. Issue with it was the resolution, generally speaking, tended to be 720p. Oh, I couldn't figure out the settings anyway to get it higher than that. And what I'm hoping is that this little 20 quid box, which is kind of the size of a little bit bigger than a Matchbox, but you know, not the size of a much bigger, to be honest. This little 20 quid box will allow me to stream at 1080, still not 4K, but more respectable, a bit sharper. You know, I always believe you get what you pay for anyway, but you get devices that do the same thing that go up to like 250 quid-ish, but that's where you're going to get your higher frame rates, higher resolution. No. I'm just doing this for a bit of fun, so I'm not going to invest that money, I'm afraid. I imagine some of the guys I already watch on YouTube have spent a little bit more. Similar story with the wheel I've got. It's an entry-level wheel. Back in a minute. Entry-level wheel, Thrustmaster TMX, which has been around for a while now, but is still working with current generation of consoles. There's on PC as well. What it doesn't do is it doesn't work with different platforms. So I've got like the Xbox version of that Thrustmaster setup, which is called TMX. I think the PlayStation equivalent is like T150. And honestly, I really enjoyed it. I feel like I've got money's worth out of it. A couple of years now, and just due to general wear and tear, one of the springs in the throttle pedal snapped. It was out of warranty, so I thought that was it, game over. Contacted Thrustmaster on the off chance that, you know, would you send me a replacement even though it was out of warranty, and they did. So, massive kudos to them. And now I'm a Thrustmaster customer for life. I was really impressed with that, because they had no obligation to. I think you could get the part like on Amazon potentially or something. You could probably find it, you know, racing with pages out there with like sim racing setups and stuff. But those guys have generally speaking got a lot more serious kit, so sent me a new spring. I think that they're based in France, I believe. So sent me that from France, free of charge, no questions asked. The only thing we asked for was product serial number on the back of the wheel, or on the bottom of it I should say. And so we can stay there at the minute. And a picture of the part that had snapped. Sent me a little video how to replace it. I had to go about that because it wasn't wasn't a straightforward thing, but it was a lot easier with the video. And back using the wheel with a replacement part free of charge. So, like I said, customer for life. Everybody treating me like that, be a lot more loyal. In comparison, like the last 3 mobile phones I've had, through general wear and tear, like the charging port stops working or something, just with the amount of times the cable goes in and out of there. And answers from those guys are, oh, that's just general wear and tear, it's out of warranty. So I really wasn't expecting anything, just generally speaking, very often nowadays. But yeah. So couldn't recommend them high enough. Right, get into that operating window now where looking at the tyres, which you can see on stream, the PSI in particular, looking for that to be consistently around 27. We've got plenty of heat in tyres by the looks of it. There's a little bit of a quietly on me there because I've not managed to go through there yet without spinning. So we will attempt to push lap. Next lap. No idea how much time I've got left in quality until I look at this stream on my laptop. 7 minutes. 3 laps of fuel. Potentially 3 laps to get a better lap on the board. I will probably talk less this lap just while guys that keep up a conversation all the way through a lap. I don't know how you do it. This is the section where I always struggle for grip as I come through here and just get back on the accelerator as quick as possible. This corner today is proving to be a bit of my nemesis, actually. Spinning here and losing a lot of time, so again, lost a lot of time there, but at least we didn't spin. Lap's still green at this point. I lost a bit of time through there, but an improvement because we have just gone 0.6 seconds quicker. That's good. Tried a bit more speed in there this time. Just fighting the back end there ever so slightly, but nothing that wasn't easy to assess and work through. When we went into that sector there, we're half a second up, so the potential's there to get a good lap in, but my own limitations are going to be holding me back. current goal is to get up to a safety rating that allows get on the competition servers. Not because I think I'm quick enough, I'll get destroyed on the competition servers, but it would be nice just to say I managed to get there. And basically, there's two things I believe that are affecting that. The top right hand corner, so I've got a webcam on in a minute, so in the top right hand corner, some white boxes there, and in there are scores for Trust and BWP. Those two things. Half a second quicker again. Those two things basically lead to safety rating, and you build it through racing more and more, and essentially you actually get to a point where you're building it, you're managing to drive close to cars without getting any contact, which is where the trust comes from. Like trust you build up by completing races, but also close racing without initiating contact, without getting into contact, I should say. The hard thing is when you're in public lobbies, if the other guy initiates contact, you do suffer a penalty as well in terms of BWP, not penalty in race. So your safety rating is basically, I believe, the ratio between those two numbers. So the more trust, better the BWP, I believe. The smaller that number is, the better. Straight away, this is what I mean about talking through lap. Before that mistake, that lap was 1.4 seconds slower. It's just quite hard to have a chat while driving what is on the limit for me. But generally speaking, cars set up I'm quite happy with. Just check my laptop screen. Right, this would have been the final lap, I'm going to say. I'll say it will be. I've just seen the fuel gauge and we are going to run out of fuel. So we've already done our quickest lap. I used my last lap of fuel to chat with you guys. Which I'm sure, like, yeah, I've gone. So lost all power. But I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. Not as bad as I thought. So 2 seconds behind leader at the minute, which again, not my track. I'm actually looking at the range as well. So between 4th and me, there is pretty much half a second. So that could make an interesting race. Could also, well, let's be honest, it's like most racing games, but I don't think I've managed to get through turn 1 and 2, which that car 296 just got through there. I don't think I've got through there yet without some impact of some sort. So, and kind of, you know, even if you take a conservative approach, generally speaking, it's quite hard to stay out of trouble through that section. But now we are the level we're at, safety-wise.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Some of these guys are the same. So basically, I'm hoping that you will witness some evidence of if I make, proper racing. So, for example, if you're off track, you get a safe re-entry, stuff like that. Shall we see? No, leader's not racing. This guy's in second, so he's pulling up. McLaren, same as mine on a hot lap. takes way more curve there than me, so lesson learned there. Don't think I'm going to try it in the race though. Well, I wouldn't describe that as exactly smooth. I've just seen their lap back end and somehow the previous person passed by 7 hundredths, 7 tenths of a second, sorry. So, God knows what lap time it would have been. It could have been smoother than that. So I think our window here is 5th. That's what we go for. So, in that little, don't know what the other guys that we've got the time are going to do. They could do anything. So I'm saying 5th, but actually I'm looking now and there's 6 guys without a lap time. So we'll be 11th, right? Is the race 3 minutes long? Yes. 10 minutes long. People doing less than 2 minute laps on. So 6, 7 laps. Could just go safe. Get on laps and stuff. That was the few car direction. So there have been occasions where I've been having a decent race and then I got so that can be frustrating. I just put it down to part of the learning process, right? So I think I'm going fuel in the car. If I just press dry fuel over 9 laps, it's a 10-minute race, so that's more than enough. Shouldn't have an issue. Famous last words. Shall we? Okay, down. Go with that. And then when it runs out of petrol, issue. 8 laps though, in a race where quickest time is 1:47. So, yeah, we should be winning. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
30 seconds. Going double file.
Ghost car at this point, I don't know if that's always the case. Like, yeah, competition services. I guess. Just rolling start. And here we go. Shenanigans are starting. Cheers, little dog. Just shouting out.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Spoke too soon. This guy. Corner. Absolutely hollered that. Heavy forward on the throttle. We find ourselves at last. Well. Parked up there on the side. This is going to get a taste through here in a minute. Giant down there, so could be on event now. Let's see how far is the team from there. So one of his get the game in post quality. So anything could be on the cards. Basically, I'm assuming you're just trying to see. check. 3 seconds. We get it. Holding on there for dear life. It's going to have to be. There's the mistake. There's the mistake. Oh no! No! Oh no! I can't argue with that. I can't. Suspension's broke, but I'm not going to hold him accountable for that. It was a good little stint there to catch up. So I've got no one to do with myself. I'm still using no ones. Think people do donuts when they came? This guy does. It was a 6-lap race, so we definitely got through the car. Mental note for next time. Okay, catch you later.